Hey you guys, it's Rachel Radaloo77. I know you are thinking, oh my god, is she gonna make another video? But I'd made one earlier, and I did it on my cell phone, and whenever I loaded it to YouTube, for some reason it went to my daughter's YouTube channel. I have no idea why. It would be linked to my cell phone, but anyways, but what I did was made a dinner of what I ate. I had a really rough evening yesterday evening. Let me do a quick, if I can do quick explanation. Y'all know I drive a school bus. So yesterday did the typical thing, went through a typical day, got on my school bus. That afternoon, my elementary kids, which I only pick up in the evenings, I have a couple of them that are really defiant, and they live in a bad area, and sometimes the parents just don't parent, you know, and so it's left to people like me and people like the teachers and stuff. And he thought that he was going to cuss me. Well, my own child doesn't cuss me, and I thought they were going to take one of us off that bus with the ambulance. I'm telling you, I was about to. That just angers me so bad for somebody else's child. For me to have had raised my child and your child be disrespectful to me, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't get paid enough. Yeah, this was my choice. This is my job. Outside of situations like this, I love my job. One of my favorite senior students that's going to be graduating this year, we had heck in 9th grade. She had even had a probation officer spent a full summer in juvenile hall. I bonded with her hugely. I sympathize with parents who try. Her parents a nurse. Her mother is a nurse. Works very difficult hours. Excuse me. And she tries with this young lady. I'm not gonna say her name. But when you know you spoke to a parent 3 times in 2 days, and nothing is being done, and that student thinks that they can come on there and call other children names and do that stuff, you know there's ain't nothing getting done. Because if somebody called me and told me from my daughter's school, she don't run a school bus, that she had cussed and did this and that, my daughter would be scared to walk through the front door because I'm going to tear that up, I'm telling you. So anyways, so I had that happen, and then I went to my high school. And, you know, mind you, it was storming here in Louisiana yesterday. My power steering line busted. The bus in front of me broke down. So we're stuck here together. One person from the garage comes out, sitting there forever with my bus loaded of students. They were getting scared because the wind was blowing so hard and it was starting to storm. Then they bring me after about 45 minutes of sitting there. Now, mind you, I've got 8 buses waiting for me at another place, all on the CB yapping, and I don't even answer that crap. I don't even listen to it, because it's not like I'm enjoying sitting there. I want to leave too, you know, so I'm not going to get on there and act childish. But this is another situation where I'm going to choke somebody down. But anyways, so they finally send us a spare bus. The mechanic brings it. First thing he says to me, something's wrong with these brakes. Really? You going to bring me a bus where I'm carrying people's students, children, with something wrong with the brakes? Well, not only was something wrong with the brakes, but I get down the road and my windshield wipers don't work. So I'm in a storm with no windshield wipers and bad brakes. I managed to do my route, but I was frustrated. This morning, I'm not in a bad mood. I just was in a mood to not be around people. So whenever I drove by the gym this morning, I had to go pick up my bus from the shop too. And one of the guys, the main guy you don't really talk to very much, he's okay, but the other guy is so freaking rude, and he's been turned in so many times, it's unfreaking believable. But our bosses are just like the government. It's just so, it would have to explode to ever become good again. I mean, it's just crap, I'm telling you. So positive. But anyways, he was rude, so it just added to my mood to not want to be around people. So I went to when I saw that there was that many vehicles at the gym, and I knew all of them, and I normally love being around them, I just passed on by. I decided to come home and eat breakfast, which is something I don't ever do. Because I can never really even tell my lap band doctor now, I'm supposed to have an appointment on the 16th, how I do breakfast, because I don't eat in the morning. So I came home, did me some eggs, and then I decided to cook dinner. That is what I made the video on, and it went to her channel. But I am going to go work out tonight. I'm just going to do cardio, just straight cardio, because everything has caught up with me and my weight has gone up, even though I can show you my little stuff. I've had good days of eating and working out. I am starting to track things again. This is what I do. This hangs on my refrigerator. I've shown you one of these before. This morning I had egg whites with mushrooms and a little bit of cheese, 2% shredded cheese. And then I had 1 small banana and a tablespoon of creamy peanut butter, which my bananas, I froze a few bananas and kept 3 out in case I wanted to do my Yonanas. But this is what I use, the Peter Pan whipped creamy, 1/3 less sugar. And read your labels if you do buy peanut butter, and check that out, because it really is a lot better. And I love peanut butter. That right there is like dessert and food, you know. But this is what I made. I cooked spaghetti using the hamburger meat. My bird. Showing y'all the using the hamburger meat that I showed y'all yesterday, which has no hormones, no blah blah blah. It's the Nolan Ryan's brand, the 80 whatever the leanest, whatever it is. I think it's 8515. But anyway, so I made a spaghetti sauce, and ooh. We're rotating here. But what I'm going to do, instead of putting that over noodles, to not only add vegetables but to not add carbs, is not that I mostly watch calories, but I'm just thinking smart, is I haven't separated this yet, but this is red bell pepper, mushroom, green bell pepper, and purple onion. So I'm going to use this as a base, and I'm going to put my spaghetti sauce on top of that with a little Parmesan cheese. And if I happen to still have any hunger, I'll put a little small salad with it, with no extra added whatevers to it. I mean, I know that's not really a filler, but it doesn't have a lot of calories, you know, if you don't add a bunch of dressing and crap to it. And it's a mental filler, you know. I know that sounds crazy, but by the way, yesterday whenever I had my hair in those little things, that's what it does. Just adds a little bit of, so it's not straight as a board like this. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do. And this right here, what I do is at the end of the day, I'll transfer this to my notebook. But I wanted to share that with y'all. I actually got this idea from my sister-in-law. She sent me a picture and said, instead of noodles, do this. So I'm going to try it. And I think, I don't even have to try. I can just smell it. It's going to be delicious. I'm just saying. So, you know, for those of y'all who want to get extra vegetables in, and I put these in little Tupperware containers. I measured all the stuff out, and I can't give y'all an exact calorie count, but you can kind of know when you're doing bad and when you're not. And if I eat nothing between here and there, I've got some calories I need to add to this day. Keep flipping y'all around. Anyways, okay, it's 1:50. It's time for me to get on the school bus. I'm going to have a better day, because I say I'm going to have a better day, and everything's going to be good. And you know what? Jesus, protect us and watch our bus, because you never know what can happen. I'm just saying, y'all pray. We have a bus driver. Her name is Loopy. She had a double mastectomy last year, pulled through that, came back to work, and last week she had a seizure on the school bus, wrecked her bus, hit a car, and it turned out that she had a tumor and she just had that removed. So pray for her. And y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all later.